Welcome back to our channel. Today we are back in Koh Samui, Thailand, reviewing the Kimpton Kitalay resort. We have stayed at several properties on the island and we appreciated this one for its reasonable mid-range pricing as well as its beautiful Instagram-worthy design. When you arrive at the hotel, you are taken to chairs that overlook the ocean and are given a welcome drink. It is always hot on the island, so a cold drink was well received. We provided our documents and credit card while resting in the shade of the second-floor lobby. And when check-in was complete, and we had taken dozens of photos already, we were taken to our room by a porter. Walking down the hallway to our room, we were greeted by a series of whimsical monkey lamps, which turn on in the evening to provide extra lighting in the outdoor hallway. Each room has a monkey sitting on a shelf in front of the door to greet the guests as they enter and exit their room. We chose a swim-up room, which was more expensive, but well worth the price. These rooms front a pool on the first level, and each balcony on the first level has steps that led directly into the pool. While we were there, we used that semi-private pool daily and very rarely saw anyone else in the pool. When we entered the room, we were pleasantly surprised by how well appointed it was. The room was bright and airy, with luxury linens on the beds, surprise welcome treats on the table, and a well-stocked bar. The bar was not a mini fridge, but a proper bar with glassware, coffee cups and saucers, waters, alcohol, a coffee station, a bar guide to fun drinks to make, as well as a tea kettle. In the evening, the turn-down service also always included an evening treat, which was an extra surprise we looked forward to after coming back from dinner. Turn-down was always timed perfectly, as we were asked exactly what time we wanted this service, and they always showed up on time and were gone by our return. There was never any excuse as to why your room wasn't serviced. It all happened behind the scenes flawlessly, like it should, but at other hotels, that doesn't always happen. The bathroom had a gorgeous soaking tub, a separate shower with a handheld shower head plus a rain shower head in the ceiling. It was large and had big bottles of delicious smelling shampoo and conditioner for our use. The high-end design elements we noticed in the lobby continued in the bathroom, with up-to-date tiling that gave the room an extra level of sophistication. The closet did not disappoint with flip-flops to wear to the beach, a beach bag to borrow, slippers and robes, a yoga mat, as well as an umbrella in case of a rainstorm. A safe flashlight and hanging space rounded out the space. If I had one complaint, the closet lacked sufficient hanging space for a long visit. The space was perfect for a long weekend, but if there were two people and they packed for a week, as we did, the hanging space was lacking. Once we unpacked, we explored the property with our first stop at the coffee shop to energize us. The coffee shop inspired a long visit as the space was so pleasant. A flower mural hand-printed onto one wall, and a glass front bringing the outside in, and the inside out led to a leisurely coffee and tea for us. We wanted to sit outside, and we did, but we did end up moving inside for the air conditioning. This space is best utilized in the morning before it gets too hot. Although we never ventured back here in the morning times, as the buffet was so wonderful, we never needed to add to our breakfast routine. We then ventured over to the kids' club area and kids' pool on our way over to the spa. When we entered the spa, we were invited to participate in one of the resort's free activities. These activities are scheduled in advance, but we happened into the spa during one of these scheduled times, so decided to join in. We did two things. The first was to create flower bowls that were then used under the massage tables so guests had something beautiful to look at when they were face down on the tables. I loved designing my bowl and was sorry I didn't get to keep it, but I did get to keep what we made in the second activity. We made scented massage balls. These are different herbs and leaves that are bundled into linen cloth and used on the body to press into sore muscles. We were sent away with these, with instructions on how to utilize them. We were to call the spa for a steam machine, which we kept in our bathroom, and we heated the massage balls before every use. What a great activity! I haven't seen that one at any of the other resorts I have stayed at on the island, and I appreciated its unique nature and connection to the local rituals. Of course, a tour of the property wouldn't have been complete without a stop at the main pool and the beach. The pool did not disappoint. Because each building had a pool attached to it, the main pool area was never crowded. The pool area featured lounges, cabanas, chairs resting inside the pool, a ping pong table inside the water to keep your feet cool, and a view of the ocean. The ocean view from the pool is great, but since this is an honest review, the beach in front of the hotel is not ideal. While the sand is lovely, the shore is covered in rocks and, at low tide, is not attractive. Of course, the entire beach is not like this. The middle section of the beach, starting about 5 hotels down from the Kimpton, is one of the most amazing stretches of the beach and my favorite on the island. This beach was built up during a time before the island had been discovered, and the good portions of the beach are filled with older and budget properties. The newer luxury properties like Kimpton and Sala sit on the poor portions of the beach. Because of the heat, it feels like a long walk between the Kimpton and the beach in front of the budget hotels. You think you won't mind taking that walk to get into the ocean, but you probably will. Because I stayed 1 week at a budget hotel on the good portion of the beach and lived in the water, my week at the Kimpton was not a disappointment, as I just focused on their many beautiful pools and luxury design. Both were enjoyable, just in different ways. Now let's discuss the restaurants. There are 2. Boho, their casual restaurant, serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a hosted happy hour. And the other is a more upscale restaurant called Fish House. The casual restaurant is very good. As is no surprise in Asia, the breakfast buffet is great, featuring both Western and Asian fare. The baked goods are particularly delicious. Happy hour with appetizers and a small selection of drinks is free. However, don't expect to make a meal out of the appetizers. Although lovely, there are only so many items they put out, and since most of the guests attend happy hour, the appetizers only provide a very light bite before dinner. But take a small plate and get a glass of wine or drink of the day, and sit by the water feature, and it is quite pleasant. The appetizers change daily and tended not to repeat often, so it was always a surprise what they would serve. Besides the appetizers and drinks, the spa sent out staff to do chair massages at the happy hour, so I always enjoyed this portion of the day. Lunches and dinners are quite good, regardless of whether you eat at Boho or the Fish House. I mostly ate at Boho, as it had a varied all-day menu featuring Thai and international cuisine. I particularly loved the Thai curries. The Fish House serves up a delicious menu featuring seafood, as well as imported prime steaks for those who don't like seafood. My favorite was shrimp right off the grill. Fish House is right on the beach and is beautifully lit up at night. If you want a table directly next to the ocean, you need to reserve in advance. So who is this resort for? It's great for families, couples wanting a romantic retreat, and those appreciating a well-designed hotel. It is not right for anyone wanting nightlife on their doorstep, as the hotel is located in a very sleepy small town with not much going on at night. It is also not right for anyone wanting to swim at the ocean directly in front of the hotel. I loved my time at this property and will be back to the island again next year to visit more hotels and find more favorites, like the Kimpton. Please like and subscribe to our channel if you like this video. We add new content weekly, so join us back here next week.